Coming to you from Roseville, Minnesota.
In our studio at Roseville Area High School.
This is the Roz Report, here to bring you the latest Roz updates. I'm Hamza.
And I'm Willa. Today is April 22nd, 2026.
In this week's report, we've got this week's sports announcements, information on the robotics trip to the World's Championships, and more.
But first, let's check out the rest of this week's weather with Aaron.
Well, Raiders, good morning, good afternoon. Tomorrow we can expect some light showers in the afternoon and clouds on Friday. Through the weekend on Monday, we expect some rain, and over the week it's going to be lows of 50s and highs of 60s, with today and tomorrow being exceptionally chill, pretty warm, with today peaking at 85 degrees. So stay cool this afternoon, Raiders.
Thanks, Aaron. Let's go to Leo and Eduardo next for a recent score and upcoming Raider sports.
Good afternoon, Raiders fans. Here's a look at recent and upcoming Raiders sports and activities. On Wednesday, April 15, Southwell was shut out by Park Cottage Grove 9-0. Baseball defeated Park Cottage Grove 6-3. On Thursday, April 16, boys lacrosse lost a close one to Park Cottage Grove in 13-12. Girls lacrosse fell to Park Cottage Grove 7-4. Boys volleyball lost to Park Cottage Grove in 5 sets, 3-2. Monday, April 20th, baseball lost a heartbreaker to Irondale 8-7. Softball lost to Forest Lake 9-1. Boys lacrosse lost big to East Ridge 22-1. For our upcoming games and activities, we have this afternoon, the baseball plays Mounds View at 4:30 p.m. at Ross Baseball Field. Softball plays White Bear Lake at 4:30 p.m. at Mariner Middle School Field. Tomorrow, girls golf has a varsity meet at 1:30 p.m. at Prestwick Golf Course. Boys tennis has a varsity match with Park Cottage Grove at 4 p.m. at Ross Tennis Courts. CI Adapted Softball plays Stillwater at 4:30 p.m. at Highview Middle School. Boys volleyball plays Irondale at 7 p.m. at Irondale High School. Girls lacrosse plays Irondale at 7 p.m. at Ross Football Field. Boys lacrosse plays Irondale at 7 p.m. at Irondale High School. On Friday, April 24th, boys tennis has a varsity match versus Chisago Lake at 4 p.m. at Chisago Lake High School. Baseball plays East Ridge 4:30 p.m. at East Ridge High School. Softball plays Cretton Durham Hall at 4:30 p.m. at Cretton Durham Hall High School. Girls track and field has an invitational meet at 5 p.m. at Hamline University. Girls lacrosse plays Moorhead at 7 p.m. at Ross Football Field. On Saturday, April 25th, boys lacrosse plays Trimac at 12 noon at the Ross Football Field. On Sunday, April 26th, girls flag football plays St. Anthony Village at 4 p.m. at the Ross Football Field, and girls flag football plays Columbia Heights at 5 p.m. at the Ross Football Field. That's it for sports. Back to you.
Thanks, Leo and Eduardo.
Now for a special word from robotics going to the Worlds next week.
Now that we know that you guys are going to Worlds, what are you looking forward to on Worlds?
I'm most excited for the really intense matches. I really love close matches, and it's the best teams in the world, so I'm super excited.
I'm really excited to meet teams from other countries and talk to their students. I'm really excited to see how all the robots perform and all the different designs they come up with.
Now for announcement.
Deadline for purchasing prom tickets is Friday at noon. Remember, prom is from 8 to 11 and doors close at 9:30. Recommended parking is in the Union Depot lots A, B, or C. All attendees must present a photo ID and will do an alcohol blow. Small handbags will be searched and backpacks are not allowed.
Hey Ross students, stop by the Student Support Services anytime during regular school hours to check for your missing items. All items remaining in the lost and found will be discarded at the end of the school year, so don't forget to get your lost stuff.
Auditions for graduation speakers will be held on Thursday, April 23rd from 2:45 to 3:45 in room B219. There are spots for 3 commencement speakers and are 2 to 4 name readers. See the Class of 2026 page on the Ross website for additional information.
Roz is hosting a blood donation drive next Tuesday, April 28th from 9 to 2 in the old auditorium at Roz. Scan the QR code to sign up, or you can sign up at lunch tomorrow or Friday.
Hey Raiders! Students for the Climate Action are hosting an Earth Day cleanup on April 24th after school. If you're interested in helping clean up trash and storm drains with the Roseville community, come to Ms. Jansen's room after school on Friday, April 24th.
College Possible is looking to fill its roster for next year's juniors and seniors. Current sophomores and juniors, please scan the QR code to learn about all of the post-secondary support that College Possible offers.
Hey Ross students, the next Rosprov Improv show is this Friday. Come to the Nelson Theater at 7 p.m. for a free show full of laughs and fun.
There's a virtual information session tomorrow from 6:30 to 7:15 p.m. for the 2027 Euro trip. Scan the QR code to RSVP for the meeting.
SoulFlow is hosting a period drive. Throughout the month, they'll be collecting essential hygiene items like pads, tampons, sanitary wipes, and panty liners to support the Roseville Middle School and Parkview students. Drop-off bins are located in the media center, the front office, in Ms. Shava's room, and B202.
On Monday was Preppy versus Punk Rock. On Tuesday was Jersey versus Jersey Shore. Today is Western Wednesday. Thursday is Beach Day, and Friday is Frat Friday. Don't forget to dress up to have some fun.
Now it's time for Roz Trivia, where homerooms face off against each other to test their Roz knowledge.
Last week we asked you which Ross staff members met their spouse in 8th grade social studies class at Rams. Over half of you guessed the correct answer, which was Miss K. Here is more with her.
Yep, so we were in Mr. Hovey's social studies class in 8th grade, and he made fun of me or something in the middle of class, and I noticed him and we started talking, and then we dated for a little bit in 8th grade, but we really started going out in 11th grade and then got married when we were 25.
Now on to this week's trivia question. We're playing 2 truths and a lie with Mrs. WF. Here are her 3 truths.
I have jumped out of an airplane and parachuted. I have parasailed over the Gulf of Mexico behind a speedboat. I have eaten termites that I pulled off a tree that were alive in the jungle.
As a homeroom, decide which one of Miss WF's truths was actually a lie. Scan the QR code here or in the homeroom slides to submit your guess.
That's it for this week's report. This week's credit song is submitted by Camila. It's I Am Dreaming by Metro Boomin, A$AP Rocky, and Rosie.
Scan this QR code to tell us what you want to hear next week.
I'm Hamza.
And I'm Willa. Thanks for tuning in.
We'll see you next week, Raiders.
I don't feel I lose in my dreaming. Is there more like cause got me feeling like it's all too much I feel beating, but I can't give up, I'm still fighting. I don't feel I lost in my dreaming. Is there more like cause got me feeling like it's all too much I feel beating.
Coming to you from